Hello children, welcome back. So today we'll start chapter number 6, formatting a document. Okay. So in today's content you are going to learn two content. That is, one is changing the font type. Font type means changing the appearance of the text, like say changing the color of the text, changing the size of the text, changing the handwriting of the text, making the text bold, italic, and underlined. Okay, and along with that, you are also going to learn how to change the alignment of the text. So, alignment of the text means position of the text. Okay, whether it may be the left align, center alignment, right alignment, or justification. So, let us begin. So here is my Microsoft Word window. So by now, I hope all of you know how to open the Microsoft Office Word. Okay. So these are the few texts that I have typed here. So I'm going to do all those activities on the text that are given on the screen. Okay, so here I have written six different lines. Say India is my country. India is a country with great diversity. Different languages are spoken in India, and so on and on. Okay, so first, formatting a document. Now formatting means changing the appearance of the document to make it attractive. Okay, so we can format the text by changing the font and its sizes, by highlighting certain words. Okay, maybe say by giving the background color and changing the, say, the font, that is the handwriting style as well. Okay, so let us begin. So the first thing you need to learn, or you need to know to format the text, is highlighting the text, or what we call selecting the text. Okay, so in the previous class you have already learned the different ways to select the word, sentence, and a paragraph. So among all those, the simplest way to select the text is by clicking the left mouse button and dragging the mouse. Okay, so whichever text that you want to select, simply press the left mouse button and drag it. You can see whether it is a word or a sentence or a paragraph, it gets selected. Okay, so first let me select the first line, that is, India is my country. Now under the home tab, okay, so we call this as a home tab, and this is a font group. So in the font group you will get all the formatting options that you need to use for the text. Okay, so if you want to make the text bold, click on this B button. It makes the text bold. Okay, if you want to make it in a slanted position, then you can click on this italic button. Now if you want to underline the text, click on U button. Okay, you can see that the text get underlined. Now let me select the text once again. Okay, now I want to change the color of the text, so we call this as a font color button. So click on the drop down arrow of the font color option. You can see a list of colors that you can use for your text. Okay, so choose one of the color for it. Now if you want to increase or decrease the size of the text, we call this as a font size option. So click on the drop down arrow of this font size. Either you can make the text smaller or you can make the text larger. Okay, so click on one of the size that you want to apply, and to change the handwriting style, we click on the font drop down arrow. So click on this drop down arrow, so you can see a huge number of font, or what we call the handwriting style. So you can use one of the handwriting style from here. Simply scroll this button. Okay, so you will get lots of the handwriting style, so you can use one of the style that you want to apply. Okay, so in this way, if you want to increase or decrease the size of the text, you can also click on this button. You can see a capital letter A means grow font. So if you click here, you can see that the size of the text gets increases. Okay, and there is one more capital letter, okay, but it's small in size. We call this as a shrink font button. So we can click on this button to decrease the size of the text as well. So either you can use these two capital letter A button, or you can also click on the font size option. So is it clear? Now next, Suppose say, let me again select this sentence, okay? So you need to follow the same process, that is under the font group in the home tab, just click on the font color drop down arrow, select the color that you want to apply to it, okay? Just slightly increase or decrease the size of the text according to your need. You can make it bold. If you want to make it underline, click on underline, your text will get underlined. And if you don't want, just simply click it once again, it will get removed, okay? You can also click on the font size and change the handwriting style of the text as well. Now suppose say if you just want to select only one particular word, just simply click and select it and change the color as well. So in this way you can just give a different color to the different word in a sentence, okay, or a text in the sentence. So it is up to you whether you want to give a different color to the different text, or just if you want to give a single color to the whole text, okay? So next is highlighting the text. So if you want to highlight the text, first select the text, okay? After selecting it, you can see here we call this as a text highlight color. So click on the drop down arrow of the text highlight color. You can see different colors here, so click and select on one of the color, and by clicking on the color you can also highlight the text, okay? So along with highlighting the text, you can also change the font color of the text at the same time. So click on the font color, use one of the color as well. Let me select it, use one of the color that you want to give, okay? Make it bold, italic, or underline. You can change the handwriting style as well. So in this way you can give different formatting style to different text in the document, okay? So you can repeat this process one after the other to different texts. Now next is changing the alignment of the text. Now, alignment refers to the positioning of the text on the page. Means this is my Microsoft Word document page. So I just want to position this text in different margin. Okay. So if you want to position the text on the page with refer to the margin, then we call changing text alignment. So if you look on the ribbon here, okay, under the home tab in the paragraph group, we call this as an alignment button. The first one is align text left, second is center align, third one is a align text right, and the fourth one is justify or justification. Now let me select this text. I want to align this text towards the right. Right means I want to put it towards the right margin of the page. So first select the text. After selecting the text, under the paragraph group, you just click on the align text right button. So once you click on the align text right button, you can see your text got aligned towards the right side, okay? So let me select the second line and let me click on the center alignment button. So it will place the text in the center, and by default you can see that the text get aligned towards the left side, means all these texts are aligned towards the left side, okay? So according to your need, you can select the text. After selecting the text, you can either put it in the center, okay, or you can also put it towards the right side of the page, or you can also place it towards the left side of the place, okay? So if you want to make the text justified means it will place the text eventually between the left and the right margin, okay? So you can simply select the text in this way, click on the justify button, so it will arrange the text eventually between the left and right margin. So we call this as an alignment of the text, okay? So in today's content you have learned how to format or document by changing the font type, that is say font style, font color, and handwriting style. Along with that, I have showed you how to use bold, italic, and underline. And the second content that we have learned is changing the text alignment. And we have learned that there are four different types of alignment: align text left, center align text right, and justify align. Okay, so this is all in today's content. I hope you have understood it. I want all of you to practice it at home. Thank you, children.